This TikToker genuinely terrifies me.
Hello, I'm just here to piss the world off now. Hi guys.
Hello friends, today I'm going to be taking you on a wild journey where we're going to learn about this man known as Snapshoteye, aka Paul Breach. And if you haven't heard of this man, let me just give you a quick introduction. He's basically a 40-plus-year-old man that lip syncs and dances for children on the internet. Now I realise for a lot of you that might already be too much to handle, but if you watch this video until the end, I promise you, you won't regret it. Or maybe you will. I don't know, we'll have to find out. So one of my favourite things about Paul has to be his various talents. One of the first talents that smacks you in the face about Paul is his ability to dance. Ashley Banjo has got nothing on him. Hips Shakira would be proud of. The talent in those hips don't lie. I don't know why he's decided to cut his head out of the shot. If this was me, I'd want as many people on the internet as possible to see me dance like this. And by the way, Paul, do you work for Hermes? Because, you seem to be handling a package down there. I am not commenting on the size of his schlong. Well, it's a 10 from Len. I can't lie, the shirt tug so he could see his underpants was a bit of a curveball, but I'm here for it. I like it, right? I feel like Paul knows his audience. He knows that teenagers across the globe really want to see a 40-year-old man lift his hoodie up so you can see his Matalan boxers. The guy's a marketing genius. The start of this TikTok kinda looks like he's just scored a 40-yard screamer at St. James's Park. That's me when I order 3 sausage rolls and Greg's, knowing fine well you get a 4th one for free. I'm excited for the rest of this TikTok because if there's one thing that I've been waiting for, it's Paul on his knees. The shirt tug again. That's great. Well, you can't, knock his consistency. I get what he's trying to go for. He's going for like that Poundland Channing Tatum kind of vibe. Instead of Magic Mike, it's Perfect Paul. Perfect Paul. On the topic of Perfect Pauls, many Pauls have been absolutely superb songwriters. McCartney, Weller, Potts, and now Breach.
Do you remember? Before the Euros, there was a footballer that nobody knows. Now it's the World Cup. And he scores his goal. His name was Jack Grealish. His name was Jack Grealish. And you're like, he's my bubba. Oh, he's my boo. Oh, he's my bubba. He's my boo. Come on, England.
Well, that's going to be stuck in my head for the next few months. That's the first time I've heard that. I've got a question. What does bubba mean? I've never ever once thought of calling someone my bubba. Maybe that's a me problem. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. I kind of want to know the impact that this song had on Jack Grealish, and if I'm being honest, I'd probably say a big one. I don't think Jack Grealish got that many minutes in the World Cup, and I'm going to put it solely down to this being the reason. Can you imagine what that must have been like for Jack? Right. Are you fit?
Of course.
It's a big game tomorrow. I'm just checking. Have you got a clear head?
What?
Your head, Jack. Is it clear?
My head?
My head is...
Jack Grealish.
My
His name was
head
Jack.
is...
Jack Grealish. And you're like, he's my bubba.
Jackie.
Oh, he's my boo. Oh, he's my bubba. He's my boo.
My bubba. Another thing that I absolutely admire about Paul is his caring side.
Oh, there's a plane crashed in Tanzania. Oh, blimey. Into the lake.
Nice, very touching tribute, Paul. Isn't this just how we would all react to a plane crash? If a genie came to me with one wish, I think I would wish that TikTok was around during all the historical disasters that have happened in the world, just so I could see Paul's reaction to them. Hi Paul, I'm not too happy at the moment as World War II has just been announced in my country. Oh, that's awful. Oh, there's a bomb coming. Oh. Show me your feet. Go on. Oh, Paul, have you heard the news about a young girl who has been taken in Portugal? Oh, it's terrible. Terrible.
I say right foot creep, walking with that heater.
Hi, Paul. Did you see that a plane has just flown into the Twin Towers? Oh, that's so silly.
Corvette, hop in the motherfucking jet like jet.
Apologies for what you just had to witness there. But on the topic of wild stuff, Paul does a lot of outrageous things that I simply would not do. And one of those is bragging about following girls that are half his age. But if I do that...
Carla, 30 from Wales. There you go, Carla. You got to follow. You've ruined my stats, Carla, because you're 30. And I only follow people specifically in the 20s. Specifically, and you've ruined my stats. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to reset now.
Respect, Paul. Imagine telling a girl that is 17 years younger than you that she's too old for you. I have to respect it. I can't believe I've said that. If Leonardo DiCaprio can do it, why can't Paul Breach? That's what I'm gonna say. You know, Paul, when people say I only follow tens, they don't mean their age. I love that he said you ruined my stats as if he's like a football team trying to bring his average age down. I feel like I have to kind of turn this, a little bit serious. Because on that point, this isn't actually anything new for Paul, as he did invite a 19-year-old back to his hotel room after taking photos of her in an alleyway. And this was his response.
Let me get this right. Because I'm not a professional photographer with a studio, with expensive equipment, with green screens, lighting, makeup and everything, when somebody who does some modelling wants me to try and take some pictures of her outside, some shots of her fully clothed, it's not allowed. It's wrong. Even though she's 19 and can make her own mind up if she wants these photos taken. But because I'm not deemed a professional photographer, because I use my phone, it's not allowed because you guys decide so and make up your minds.
Turn it off because there's so many.
To which that is true, a 19-year-old is able to make their own decisions. However, those decisions should not be influenced by a man that is 40 plus who is in a position of influence. With Paul being the age he is, it's very easy for him to manipulate and influence a girl who is younger as he's seen in like a position of power, and this is only added by his success on TikTok. And I imagine he even makes the girl feel good about herself, which is another reason why she might decide to go with Paul. But these are all textbook signs of manipulation. I always think it's overlooked that just because somebody is not a child anymore does not mean they're not in a position of vulnerability. I just kind of feel a little bit passionate about this subject because I had a similar situation when I was younger, and I wouldn't want somebody to, go through the things that I had to go through for falling for something like this. I guess if you're still wondering, or you're still on the fence if this is bad or not, would you be happy if you had a 19-year-old daughter for her to be going with a 40-year-old man doing this kind of stuff? The 19-year-old girl also did her own kind of reaction to the situation.
Did he ever try and kiss you?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. It's a bit dodgy. It's a bit dodgy, innit? So he initially messaged her to take photos, and then he tried to kiss her when This is literally the plot of Jeffrey Dahmer. In 5 years, we're going to see Evan Peters playing Paul Breach. Imagine going from American Horror Story to playing Paul Breach. There's just a shot of Evan Peters just so distraught with himself as he's had to get in the mind of Snapshoteye. But yes, I believe we will see him in a Netflix documentary, and that is not even a question.
What are you gonna do? Told you. We're gonna hang out. Gonna watch a movie. Gonna take some pictures.